Are some people taking Siege a little bit too seriously? Hey, what's up guys, Irish Turtle here, and in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about that topic. Are some people taking themselves and Siege a little bit too seriously? Now, I realise recently I've talked about people abusing glitches, people trolling, team killing, all that kind of stuff. But now I want to talk about, like, the other side of the Siege spectrum. You know the kind of guys I mean, the people that take the game way too seriously, and just do stupid things. You know the kind of people I'm on about, you know, the guys that won't play with lower ranks, the guys, you know, that, like, kick if you're not playing really well, you know, basically the people that just try and, like, make, like, stupid calls when they're dead, saying what you should be doing, like backseat gaming essentially. You know the types of people I'm on about, the tryhards of Siege, the people who, even in casual, demand utmost 100% like respect to the game. And you know, it becomes a bit of an irritation. They're the kind of people like saying, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that, then they get killed, and then everything that happens after that is everyone's fault but their own. You know the kind of people I'm on about. And these people, I've noticed, never tend to be able to take a joke when it comes to Siege, because at the end of the day, casual, which isn't ranked, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, like I say, it doesn't matter. So as long as you're not team killing me, have fun, okay? It's like, yes, you want to play seriously sometimes, but as a majority in casual, I will kind of take the piss. So, for an example, the other day, actually yesterday, I was playing with a full team of friends. This was literally like, we were a full 5-stack, and one of the guys, like, who I was playing with, basically put straight into the chat at the start of a game, saying to our friend who was a level 2, so he was brand new to the game, no hacking this time, eh mate? And, like, basically I then followed it up for a bit of a joke and went, yeah, it ruined the game for us last time. And this is obvious. It was obviously a joke, the way we were saying it, the way we were talking about it, it was obviously a joke, but this other team literally went mental at us, just having a go, spouting abuse, telling us to shut the fuck up, what have you. Basically, just taking the game too seriously and not realising that we were joking. They were basically just ridiculously aggressive towards us because we were joking around. And these guys basically just couldn't stand that. They didn't like the idea that we weren't taking it seriously. And this isn't like a standalone instance. I've had this happen plenty of times. Sometimes when I'm like just playing in a random game, I'll have a bit of fun and chat to people in the chat, and someone will either like have a go at me because I'm not taking it seriously, or they'll like basically they'll rage if I try like a daft strategy. And I personally, I think it's hilarious. I have to say, like, when it comes to tryhards, I find them the funniest people to watch and play with, because I mean, like I said, come on, at the end of the day, Siege is a game, and it's casual. It really doesn't matter, and if you're losing sight of that, you're probably, like, you're not enjoying yourself as much as you used to on Siege. And I just think people should be allowed to some degree to mess about in casual. There are certain lines that you don't cross, but as a whole, I think people should be allowed to muck about a bit. You know, but like here's another example, right? And this happened to me, I think it was about a week ago. And I want to hear what you guys think to this, because to me, it was fucking hilarious, but, like, to other people, they might think what I was doing was somehow in the wrong. But basically, it was the first round of a casual game, and I said to my team, look, I'm going to rush the first round, because it doesn't really matter if we lose one round, and, you know, I'm going to rush with Ash, I'm going to get in there and try and kill as many of them as possible. And one team member who, if I remember rightly, was a gold 3, went to me, no, don't do that, you'll put us at a man down from the start, we won't do well, blah, blah, blah. And he said, you know, we'll lose because of you, and basically he was just complaining. So I responded saying, look, it's the first round, it's casual, it really doesn't matter all that much. And then his response became from, like, just this saying no to getting really hostile towards me. He basically started going fucking idiots trying to rush. If you rush off, I'm going to kill you next round because you're basically being useless to the team, so you might as well not even be there. And, like, he was then started talking to me about things like, oh, you're unranked, because, just a quick backstory to that, I've been waiting for the Siege rank system, the Siege servers to be fixed, because there's a lot of issues with them at the minute. They've been fixed now, thankfully, so I don't get booted out of games as often, but I didn't want to play ranked and basically get booted out midway through a game, because, like, you get so many penalties and shit, it just wasn't worth it. So, I was unranked at the time, but, you know, Back to the story. So, obviously he was talking about my rank, saying I didn't know what I was doing because I was unranked, and he knew better because he was a gold 3. But anyway, the round starts, and I obviously just go, bye now, and run off, because it's just like, fuck you, I don't care, I'm going to run in and do what I want, because at the end of the day, it's casual. So I run in, and I get 2 kills, and I get downed. But at the end of the day, this game's now a 3v4, which should be fairly easy for this guy who claims to know everything, because he's a gold 3. And then later on in the round, lo and behold, this guy chokes. He doesn't know what he's doing. He fucks it all up. He's making bad calls, and he gets killed. And he blames the entire team for losing. And basically, it's everyone's fault but his own. And of course, he's going like, "You unranked noob. This is all your fault. You the reason we lost." Basically, the entire time, even before he was dead and after, and it was pointless. And I just said to him, "Look, it's casual. Chill out, dude. It's only a game." And I literally just went to him, like, literally through voice chat. It's like, it's only a game, why you have to be mad? And he then started trying to insult me, saying I was a foreigner, on top of being unranked. And I was like, what is wrong with you? And then, lo and behold, the next round starts, and he kills me. Like, right off the bat, just kills me, and says, that's your own fault for not listening. And then basically says, now you can watch your pro play. Now, that story actually goes on for the rest of the rounds, but I'm not going to go into it. It's quite a long story. But, as I said, in my opinion, what I was doing was perfectly fine. It was casual, it wasn't important. But this guy was so, like, aggressive, and in this, like, level of everyone has to do what I say because I am ranked and I know what I'm doing. And personally, I found it hilarious. This guy was so triggered that I wasn't following his instructions that he obviously wasn't enjoying the game. Whereas I was having a great time, laughing my head off. But, you know, it's ridiculous. But this is what I want to know. What do you guys think to that story? And have you had any things like that yourself, where somebody really tryhards to the point where it's ridiculous? Like, how often do you see this, like, when somebody, like, either, like, pulls rank and says, oh, I'm amazing because I'm, like, such and such rank, or they get angry because someone's not playing how they want them to play? Because, like I said, I've been seeing this kind of behaviour, like, on an increase recently. More and more people have been doing it. It's not a huge problem compared to other things in Siege, but it's there, and it's a little bit ridiculous at times. Now, personally, like I said, at the end of the day, I find it hilarious. It's fun to, like, watch these guys who clearly aren't enjoying themselves just get a little bit triggered. Because, like, in my book, like, at the end of the day, like, if 1 or 2 of them realise I'm getting triggered over casual games, they might think to themselves, something's not quite right here. Obviously, a lot of them won't do that, but some of them might. And it might help. But, like, that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think to that? What are your thoughts on these people who take themselves too seriously? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you actually one of these people? And if you are, feel free to call me, you know, a filthy no rank or a filthy casual. If it makes you feel better, I'm sure you can do that. It won't bother me, but feel free to say it anyway. Is one of your friends these kind of people? Do you know somebody who, if you don't play seriously, gets angry at you? Because I'm really interested to know. And also, how do you deal with these people? Do you just ignore them? Do you muck about with them? Do you troll them? What do you do? Because, you know, like, everyone deals with things really differently. And I find it's a case of they take themselves too seriously. They've lost the point of it's a game, it's casual. And I like to kind of take a piss a little bit. I mean, I never kill them. I never shoot them. I never injure them. But I will always, you know, just have a little bit of fun with them. Just to slightly trigger them, just to watch them get angry. Because, like I say, I find it funny. I know a lot of people don't find it funny, but that's my personal sense of humour. If you've ever read my comments to people that put, like, stupid things in my comments section, you can kind of tell I don't really take a lot of people seriously. So that's kind of how I deal with that. So, like I said, just let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have to say, I really appreciate all the support my channel's been getting lately. I've been getting a lot of subscribers and views, which is really awesome to see. It's a lot of growth recently. I'm hoping it will continue and I can keep going with this trend. So I have to thank you guys for that. Also, if you'd like for me to talk about a topic next Sunday, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I read through the comments regularly and just check things out. If there's something that looks interesting, I will talk about it. Obviously, feel free to like and share the video wherever and with whoever you want, even if it is a try-hard. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.